Okay, let's talk. Okay, we just gonna have a chat. Okay, I just wanted to share this thought. The other day while I was talking to my coworkers, she's 64 years old and living alone. Single mom. She raised her own child on her own. And then now she's 64. Of course, the son already moved out and live on his own. And while she is still, living on her own too. So in my mind, I was like, well, it means, I don't have to move to another country when I turn 60 just to find a country that is cheaper cost of living, or the country that has cheap cost of living like Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam. you know that because sometimes that's what I'm thinking. I said to myself, what happened to me when I turned 60? Of course I worry about myself. I worry about my future one day when I turn 60. Like, what's gonna happen to me? What's going to happen to me when I turn 60? Will I ever be able to take care of myself, or take care of my financial when I get old? Yeah, things like that. So I thought about that one. There was a time that I even think about, like, okay, maybe maybe I should move to another country, like for instance go back to the Philippines, so that it will be like cheaper, to live, like, you know but then in my mind, when I see her, when I talk to her, I was like, well, she's 64 years old and is still doing good financially on her own. So it means that I'm going to be the same. Well, of course. Meaning is she's good doing on her financial, she's good in her financial. That's why. Because to me, if you are not doing good financially, no matter where you are, no matter which country where you are, you're still gonna struggle because you don't know how to manage your financial. That's to me. That's what to me. Because even if you're in the country that where is uh, cheap cost of living, and there are still people that is still struggling because they don't know how to manage their financial. So, but me, of course, I know to myself that I'm good in doing, I'm good in managing my money. I don't really like spend the things that I don't need. Well, maybe things that very little that I thought I need, like bling bling, like accessories. I don't even wear them sometimes, and sometimes I feel bad buying them because I don't even wear them. But I try to, at least use it so that way I don't feel bad. But it's just a little bit. It's not a lot. I don't really like spend on money that I just gonna waste it. To me, if I can like earn more money, then I will. But like when I was in the Philippines, I know how to do like business. I know how to have like at least a small convenient store. I can have my own convenient store without struggling, or without like, because I know how the system works in the Philippines, unlike here. Here is, if I wanted to have my own, like, example, of course I wanted to have like my own Filipino grocery store, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get the stuff from the Philippines to over here to sell it. Yeah, but if I know, of course I'm going to be doing that. But right now, because I don't have that options, and my options is only my job, so that's where I'm going right now. Yes, and I don't mind. I'm still gonna work until until my retirement days, because I still wanted to prepare my own retirement one day, and I still wanted to save money, of course, so that I don't have to struggle one day, so that I can still live comfortable and still have a lot of good options for when I get older. Because I see it on the other people that they got older, they did not work all their life, they did not save their money, and they did not how do you call that, plan their retirement or put money on their retirement. So when they get older, they don't have a lot of good options to live like comfortable, you know. Yeah, that's why I keep telling that to like my son, you know, like when you graduate school, you have to work, save your money, and you know, prepare your retirement. So that way, when you get older, you're not gonna struggle, you know. Or even if you have your own family, still have your, you know, prepare your financial and prepare your retirement. So that way, you're not gonna struggle with your life. Because I explained it to him that this is what's going to happen to you if you don't work, if you don't save your money, if you don't prepare your retirement. You're gonna struggle to live again and again. You will never gonna get past through that, you know, because that's what other people's mistake, you know. I knew some people that they never work all their life. They never said, well, they do work, but it's not like some work that you get the benefits that you get, like social security. It's just like a side hustle that you never, you know, you never get the benefits from, or even your own benefits you did not plan ahead. Well, even if you're doing your side hustle, you still have to save your money, you know, because that's the only way for you. If you are in that country like the Philippines, if for you you think that social security system in the Philippines doesn't work, then you have to find a way. Like the only other way is work your, like you said, your work side hustle, and then save your money still. Always saves money. That's what I always tell my son, to always saves money, because that is very important, because it's easier if you have your own savings. I told him, always, always, and must have your savings, because you will need that. You will need that for everything that you need in this world and while you are living, you know. Yes. So I hope he listened to me. And I think he is. Yes. And yeah, if you don't want to be like those other people that they think that, oh, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to save my money. I'm not going to prepare for my retirement. Oh, you know, my children are there. They're going to support me. They're going to take care of me. Maybe, or yes, they will take care of you, but it's not a good idea to rely on your children, you know. You as a parent, you have to become responsible to prepare your own, okay? Because so that way we are not going to be a burden to our children, you know. I mean, if your children really don't really mind to take care of you, and your children are not gonna go live somewhere else, not gonna build their life, you know, on their own, then, or it's okay for them to live with you for the rest of your life, then that's fine. But our children, one day they are going to live their life like me, okay? I am now 39 years old, and my son, he's 18, and yeah, he moved out at age 18 and live on his own. And now I am still working, and still I find a way how to survive by working, you know. I don't just rely on my child, okay? Because it's very dangerous that way. You know, you as a parent, you have to be responsible to prepare your own financial, okay? Because it's not a good idea to rely on your children. Like I said, what if your children, your child moves to another country, and then that child is struggling at their own life, you know? That's gonna be hard. If he or she gonna still take care of you while he or she in another country dealing with her own struggles in life, and that's not a good idea, you know. And that's why when I talk to my coworkers, the 64 years old, I said to myself, well, I think I'm gonna be fine when I turn 60. I think that I will still manage to live here in the US without moving to another country. I think I don't need to move to another country, you know, just to still take care of my self here in the US. I think I'm gonna be fine as long as I still have a job, and as long as I'm still preparing for my retirement and of course savings, I'm gonna be okay. So yeah, I don't have to worry much. All right. So as a parents, have some discipline. Okay, discipline to become financially independent. That will help you along the way. Okay. Bye.